Welcome. This is a quick morning yoga hip stretch to help with sore hips or just to release any tension in the lower back. As always, feel free to skip any poses that don't feel right or modify if and when needed. Let's begin laying, reaching the hands up overhead, getting a really big stretch in. Feel free to yawn, maybe circling the wrists, the ankles. And we'll bend the knees. Take the feet mat width distance and just begin to rock the knees gently side to side, rolling over the glutes, the lower back. Great, whenever you're ready, we'll bring the big toes to touch, allowing the knees to fall open. Bottoms of feet will naturally come to touch for supine butterfly pose. Option here to place pillows underneath the knees for added height and support. Drawing the breath into the belly. As you exhale, softening the mid-back, the lower back, softening the belly, the groin, the legs, the feet. Whenever you're ready, we'll lift the knees and we'll cross the right leg over the left. You can stay right here if that's enough of a stretch, or you can hug the legs in towards the chest. You can grab the knees or opposite ankles and gently rocking side to side. And we'll switch sides, staying wherever you feel most comfortable once again. Perfect release. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Big hug, big squeeze. And then we'll come into our tabletop pose. Tucking the toes and just sending the hips towards the heels. Reaching the hands forward here. Maybe even getting a gentle rocking motion. Getting into the hips, the lower back. And we'll lift up into our tabletop, dropping the belly. Inhale, take your gaze up. Exhale, rounding through the spine, take your gaze down. Continue syncing breath with movement, flowing at your own pace. Perfect. We'll go ahead and round all the way down to our belly. Take your time resting on the forearms. Pressing into the tops of the feet, lifting through the sternum, tucking the tailbone. You can stay right here. Gently begin to gaze over one shoulder and then over the other. And you have the option to rest the forehead down, bending that left knee. You can stay here or grab the left foot with the left hand, drawing the left foot, the left heel, to the left hip. And then we'll switch sides, just a moment, just a quick moment here. And then we'll release. Pressing into the hands, send the hips towards the heels, forehead or cheek to the mat for child's pose. Option to place pillows between the hips and heels and underneath the torso for added height and support. You can even take the knees nice and wide, especially if you have a belly and that's a little more comfortable for you, gets you a little more stretch. Working with the breath, utilize your inhales to create space. Exhaling to soften, really surrender into the pose, softening even the fingertips, the toes, the belly. An option here to take the hands towards the left for just a little side body stretch. And then walking the hands over towards the right. Then coming back to center, rounding all the way up. Take your time, resting your hands on your thighs. Take a moment here to give gratitude for showing up to the mat today. You did it. A little does go a long way, and you are so worthy of this time and the space it takes to fill your cup. We'll inhale the hands up overhead. Exhale, heart center. Thank you for joining. Namaste.